Ladies, gentlemen, and tacticians of all ages, I'm here today to tell you why Cyril Fire Emblem, the walk in violation to the Geneva Convention, is my favorite Fire Emblem character of all time. This man is brilliant, young, and filled with potential. I ain't never seen anybody beat Claude in a back-to-back debate like that, gaining not only his respect, but a genuinely fine opinion from him. My man, Cyril. Cyril is immune to simpery. When Hilda came to him and she asked him to do her work for her, he continued to point out the flaws in not only her thinking, but her mindset. And he made sure that even though he was still helping to contribute to the good of the monastery, that Hilda knew that what she was doing was wrong. Cyril may be good, but he ain't stupid. He's uneducated, unable to read, and yet filled with the knowledge that all people should be judged by the content of their character. A born winner. Comes in first so much that not even his name has a last name, because nothing about him comes last. Only first with Cyril, only first. And yet that is why he puts everyone else first. Why he's willing to say that everybody else is better than him. Why he is so kind to others. Why he refuses help. Because he knows that other people got better things to be doing. They got better things to be doing out there than helping poor old Cyril. And Cyril does not think himself better than anybody, but instead he sees himself as a contributing member of society. The only person to tell Cynthia not to do work and get away with it without her getting mad. Because he knows just what to say, how to say it. It's not about your age. It's not about your upbringing. It's about your skills. Not everybody is built with the same skills. Some people are just built different. And Cyril knows Cynthia was built different. She don't deserve to be chopping wood. She deserves to be curing cancer. She deserves to be finding new magic. How to teleport people. How to make people vanish with the use of dark spikes. Cyril knows her potential, and Cyril knows just how kind Ash is. What a good friend he is. He didn't get tricked by Ignatz, who wanted to know about Elmira, which wasn't Ignatz's fault because he couldn't have known about the trauma, but it was understandable that Cyril would be so angry, so sad, and so hurt. And Cyril understands pain. He understands betrayal. When his parents died and he was left alone on the streets, he had to do nothing but work on his own. Cyril has lived through so much, and there is so much that we don't know about him that he doesn't want to share with us, because he doesn't want us to pity him, because he's in a much better place now. He's in the monastery at Garreg Mach. He is working with Lady Rhea. He is working with Professor Violet and the good people of Garreg Mach Monastery to make Fodlan a better place. Cyril understands that other people have experiences he don't. Cyril understands that sometimes you need to take advice where it is given. Cyril understands the wisdom that setteth would depart on him, and he would contemplate it, and he would think about it. But Cyril is loyal. Cyril does not want to hurt his friends. That's why when Shamir told him to get a better teacher, when she told him that he had outlearned everything that she could teach him, he told her he did not need a new teacher. What he needed was his friend Shamir, who as a fellow foreigner knew the burdens that society had put on them. Cyril understood that, and he stood by his teacher, and he said, I will walk with you, and we will walk together, and we will become something better than what we were before. Cyril, despite being a growth unit and having aptitude, understands how what it means to be well-based. Cyril is based. He has vengeance, the vengeance that is granted to him by his rightful calm fury. He has a volley, point-blank facts, like the facts he shot at Manuela when she asked what was wrong with her, and Cyril gave her an honest answer. He is that point-blank Not only in his answers, but in his shots. When he shoots his shot, it don't miss. Because his volley is point blank. With the holy lance that gives him vengeance. With the beautiful axe of the common people that gives him Wyvern Lord. And with the bow that is always true in its shot. Cyril is built for the two best classes in Fire Emblem Three Houses, Wyvern Lord, and one of the only two to be able to take advantage of the glorious Bow Knight class, which is severely underrated because of Sniper's Hunter's Volley. But Cyril shows that power, and he shows it only through the guidance of Byleth, who gives him that time. Cyril is good in general, because he is able to have the defense boost given through the Armor Knight progression tree, and have that boost his already middling bases to something even better. And he can do that in Chapter 6. When other people are falling behind, Cyril is killing it with the point-blank volley that he can obtain by Chapter 5. Cyril is what every house leader wants. When Edelgard said she wanted a meritocracy, Cyril stood up and said, I will rise from nothing, and I will be an ambassador. I will be an ambassador to Bridget. I will be an ambassador to Almyra, and he will become a bishop, and he will study the works of others, and he will help Ash. When Claude said, I want a world where everybody can belong anywhere, Cyril was welcomed into the Garrigmach Monastery community even after Rhea left. He was welcome. And when Dimitri Alexander Blazehead talked about how the weak need help, how sometimes you just need a little assistance to get out of the weak spots of your life, Cyril Fire Emblem was the one who was helped by Rhea, and he repaid it dearly. He grew up, he gained a responsibility, and he made sure he was independent. He was not dependent on the world forever, and that is why Cyril Fire Emblem, who has the street smarts that Yuri would have admired, who was a child soldier put in unspeakably horrible conditions, why he is such a good character. Now may Seiros' blessings sit on Cyril Fire Emblem for all time, for all the good people that help him, because Lord knows, Lord Byleth knows, Lord Edelgard knows, Lord Dimitri knows, Lord Claude knows that Cyril does not have a single support that makes anybody look any worse than they already do. They all look better. Setith is wise, Hilda grows, Claude is considerate, and he tries to learn. Ash is helpful. Lacithia is helpful. Manuela is hilarious. Seiros, bless her soul. So happy birthday, Cyril. However old you are,